This is my review of the Teardrop Icicle LED solar powered patio party lights. I freaking love them. Just got them a couple days ago. They are made of plastic. They're like a hard plastic. I think they kind of look like lava lamps almost. They're like lava lamp, like a medical beaker. You've got yellow, purple, red, and green going in sequence. And they are, first off, they are solar, like I said, which is totally awesome. So they cost nothing for you to run. All you need to do is hang them up and then make sure the little end part where the little solar panel is in a spot where we'll get some sunshine. These will go on. I had these up all day. I put them up last night, so I'm going to see how late they stay on tonight. So anyway, but yeah, as soon as, and it's like not as soon as the sun goes down, but as soon as all the lights gone, then they come on, which is really cool. There's different sequences that you can do. You can put them on steady. You can put them on so just the every other light shows up. You can have them twinkling. You can have them blinking. You can have them, see, this is kind of running through all the different things right here. So see how it goes red, yellow, then it goes purple, green. So I think I'll leave it on this setting for now, but because this kind of shows you everything. Whoops. I'm doing an Amazon review. But anyway, and then the thing you want to, the only thing, the negative that I posted on my review with these is that this cord that connects to the solar panel, it's only 5 feet long, so you don't have a lot of distance. If you're going to hang these on your house, you can't, there's not enough distance for this cord to get down to the ground. So what I did in the backyard is I just put a flower basket, happened to be where I needed it to be, and a hanging basket, and I just stuck the stake in there. So you could consider doing that, like if you're running it from one end of your house to the other, just put a flower basket hanging there. For this one here, it's a little tight, but I think I'm going to loosen it up there so I have that extra inch or two, so it's not so tight here. But I happen to have window boxes here where I was ending it, so I was able to plug it into here. These are not string to string. You cannot connect them together. So if I was to run a second light to do the rest of the front of the house here, I would have to have another solar stake right here and then going up and running along. But I think it's because, you know, there's only so much power this can generate. So if it had, you know, 50 lights on the string, obviously they're not going to stay lit as long because that requires a lot more power. So not a big deal. And I bought these for like $8 or $9 a string. So you know, buy a couple strings if you need them. You could also use these indoors because you just need to have this getting some sort of light source. Incandescent or LED lights will charge this panel. So obviously if it's a room you never go into, then it's not going to get a lot of light, so you might want to put the panel in a windowsill, so you could do that. On the bottom here, I'm not gonna switch the sequence because I like it, but there's one little button underneath that is your power button, and then the other button is the one to choose which function you want, whether you want them steady, flashing, etc. And it does have, like I said, a stake that attaches. Another negative I found, but not a big deal, is that if you were to try to, say, mount this on the side of your house because you don't have somewhere to stake it, there's no sort of little screw things or anything on the back. So keep that in mind. But it wouldn't be that hard to just put some kind of little piece of wood here underneath that it could, you know, on either side of it to kind of hold it into place, or even some adhesive on the bottom of it, or Velcro would actually be a really good way to do it, so that way you can move it if you want to. So anyway, my review is 5 out of 5. I'm going to give it 4.5 stars because I think that cord should be longer. But as far as how they look, I think they look absolutely awesome, and I love that they're just fun, like patio light colors. They're not holiday colors, so you know, it's springtime now. It's May, so you know, my house looks boring in this spring. There's no good Halloween or Christmas or anything to put stuff up. So these are my fun patio lights for summer, spring and summer. But yeah, they look great. They're fun. They're super simple since you don't have to worry about turning them on, turning them off. And again, you're not using any electricity, so they're super cheap to have and use. So highly recommend. Oh, I'm going to add one more negative, but just to keep in mind, there are no spare bulbs. There's no way to replace the bulbs on here because the bulbs are built right into the light. It's not like a you know, like a mini light that something's over that you could, you know, if it broke, you could replace it. So just keep that in mind, that basically if one of them breaks, then you're going to be out of luck and have to buy a new one. But these are LEDs. LEDs tend to last longer. They are made of plastic. I don't see how, you know, I mean, I think if I had some horrible windstorm here, I'd probably take them down. But other than that, they should be fine. But yeah, really awesome. And I will provide a link in the video description.